Why do things fall down when you drop them? When you jump up, why do you land on the ground instead of floating off into space? Of the four fundamental forces of nature, gravity is the most intuitive one. We experience gravity every second of our lives, so it makes sense that our brains are evolutionarily equipped to intuitively grasp the effects of gravity.
Hey, now, you think you might know the answer to that question. I know. We were talking about gravity. You think you might know the answer to that question, but I beg to differ. Gravity is just a theory.
It hurt me to wake up and see my beautiful black people suffer, victimized by the oppressive, harsh realities of the hood. I guess even though we were free, we were still slaves in the mind.
Message! What is gravity?
You have no idea. Okay, next question.
Wow.
And now, the very same man in the beginning of this video has a video explaining gravity, also says this.
Prince, we can describe gravity. We can say what it does to other things. We can measure it, predict with it. But when you start asking, like, what it is, I don't know.
So did I accidentally ask a deeper question than I meant to?
Yeah, no, you were meant to ask deep questions.
Apparently I was.
In life. So.
Yeah, man. Crazy, right? So before I even rip into this whole gravity theory and explain what gravity really is or what it isn't, let's just watch this clip of Neil deGrasse Tyson explaining gravity.
To ask deep questions.
Apparently I was.
In life. So to say, what is it? I think Einstein, in an Einsteinian answer, we would say gravity is the curvature of space and time.
So very briefly, just to get this straight, Neil deGrasse Tyson, you said absolutely nothing. You basically said gravity exists because I know it does, and I'm right and you're wrong. Don't worry about how, just ask. But even though he's supposed to be some kind of connoisseur or gatekeeper of science and the globe, heliocentric BS, I, a flat earther, took time to actually research and see exactly what gravity is, and what I found will probably shock you. Check out this video. All right, man. What I'm finna read to y'all right now comes from the National Center for Science Education. 40 years of credited union. Okay, and here's one of the articles I'm gonna read to y'all. It says gravity is only a theory. Y'all see that? The universal theory of gravity is often taught in schools as a fact, when in fact it's not even a good theory. First of all, no one has measured gravity for every atom and every star. It is simply a religious belief that is universal. It is simply a religious belief that is universal. Okay, now I need y'all to just remember that little bit of information before I go on with the article. Now that y'all know the basis of what gravity is or isn't, let's continue with Neil deGrasse Tyson and his explanation of gravity.
And objects will follow the curvature of space-time, and we interpret that as a force of gravity. That's probably the best answer I can give to a what is gravity question, or why is there gravity. That's the best I can do there. I think that's a good start. And I can also say that Einstein noted that matter tells space how to curve, space tells matter how to move.
All right, man. Shout out to Flat Earth Runner for the video, man. The link for the video in the description. Please go like the video and subscribe. Flat Earth Runner. Now, let's talk about an insert from this long-ass article I'm going to read you. I'm going to read you this last paragraph, and I want you to just try to grasp what's going on as I say this. To make matters worse, proponents of gravity theory hypothesize about mysterious things called gravity and gravity waves. These have never been observed and when some accounts of detecting gravity waves were published, the physicists involved had to quickly retract them. Every account of anti-gravity and gravity waves quickly elicits laughter. This is not a theory suitable for children, and even children can see how ridiculous it is to imagine that people in Australia are upside down with respect to us as gravity theory would have it. If this is an example of how predictive power of the theory of gravity, we can see that at the core there is no foundation. And let me read you this last little paragraph right here. Gravity totally fails to explain why Saturn has rings and Jupiter does not. It utterly fails to account for obesity. In fact, what it does explain is far outweighed by what it does not explain. Now that was a small portion of snippet of a long article, which I will be breaking down in different parts. Not going through the whole article on this particular video, but I wanted to plant the seeds, just let y'all know that when it comes to gravity, we gotta let that shit go, bruh. You gotta throw gravity out the window, and I'm here to help throw out the window. So there's a little bit of taste of what's to come. No Nigga News November. Link in the description. Catch y'all on the next video.
It hurt me to wake up and see my beautiful black people suffer, victimized by the oppressive, harsh realities of the hood. I guess even though we were free, we were still slaves in the mind.